How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark from tonight, which is November 22nd, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was the varsity athletes, which are Tony Nese and Josh Woods versus Dean Alexander and Rosario Grillo. That was a great match, but the ending to it, the varsity athletes went over cause Tony Nese pinned Rosario Grillo with the Olympic Slam neckbreaker combination from Josh Woods and Tony Nese. Now, before the match, as Dean Alexander and Rosario Grillo were already out in the ring, the varsity athletes, which are Tony Nese and Josh Woods, along with Mark Sterling, came out, and Mark Sterling got on the microphone and cut a promo talking about how Tony Nese and Josh Woods were better than everyone, and talked about how Newark, New Jersey was a dump of a town, and New Jersey was a dump of a state, and talked about how he's predicting that Tony Nese and Josh Woods are going to beat the shit out of Dean Alexander and Rosario Grillo, and that him, Tony Nese, and Josh Woods were going to haul on out of this dump of a state, of New Jersey and everything. That was cool. That was before the match, by the way. Match 2, it was Willow Nightingale versus Marina Shafir. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Willow Nightingale went over with the Doctor Bomb. Match 3, it was Wheeler Yuda versus KM. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Wheeler Yuda went over with the seatbelt. Match 4, it was Jake Hager versus Bryce Donovan. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Jake Hager went over with the head and arm triangle choke. Match 5, it was Ty Mello versus Sky Blue. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Ty Mello went over with the Peruvian necktie. Now, after the match, Ty Mello attacked Sky Blue by stomping on her, and then Anna Jay executed the Queenslayer on Sky Blue and choked her out. And as Anna Jay had the Queenslayer locked in on Sky Blue, Willow Nightingale came out to the aid of Sky Blue, and as Willow Nightingale came to the aid of Sky Blue, the Jericho Appreciation Society, which are Anna Jay and Ty Mello, retreated while Willow Nightingale was tending to Sky Blue and everything. That was cool. That was after the match, by the way. Match 6, it was Roosh versus Leon Ruffin. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Roosh went over with the bull's horns. And match 7, which was the main event, it was the Dark Order, which are Evil Uno, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds, versus the Trust Busters, which are Ari Daivari, Sonny Kiss, and Jeeves K. That was a great match, but the ending to it, the Dark Order went over cause Alex Reynolds pinned Jeeves K with the pendulum bomb from Evil Uno, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds. That was match 7 and the main event, by the way. Now, besides the matches, the Firm, which are Ethan Page, Matt Hardy, Mark Quinn, and Isaiah Cassidy, cut a promo, and Ethan Page was talking about how the Firm have been getting win after win after win, and talking about how not only they've been doing good in matches, but they've been doing good in merchandise sales and everything. And Ethan Page even let Matt Hardy, Mark Quinn, and Isaiah Cassidy know that next week on Dark, they'll be facing the Wingmen, which are Ryan Nemeth, Peter Avalon, and Cesar Bononi in a trios match next week and everything. And Ethan Page walked off, and Matt Hardy was asking Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy what they were thinking, and Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy expressed their frustrations with Ethan Page and talked about how they were ready to take out the Wingmen and everything, and Matt Hardy talked about how he was ready to take out the Wingmen and how he was going to delete them and everything. That was cool. Now, besides all that, Taz and Excalibur done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. The referees for the event were Mike Posey, Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, Stephon Smith, and Aubrey Edwards. Mike Posey refereed the match between the Varsity Athletes versus Dean Alexander and Rosario Grillo. Stephon Smith refereed the match between Willow Nightingale versus Marina Shafir. Bryce Remsburg refereed the match between Wheeler Yuda versus KM. Mike Posey refereed the match between Jake Hager versus Bryce Donovan. Paul Turner refereed the match between Ty Mello versus Sky Blue. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Roosh versus Leon Ruffin. And Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between the Dark Order versus the Trustbusters. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite's special event Thanksgiving Eve tomorrow night so far, it's going to be Orange Cassidy versus Jake Hager for the AEW All-Atlantic title, Chris Jericho versus Tomohiro Ishii for the Ring of Honor World title, the Death Triangle, which are Pac, Rey Fenix, and Penta El Cerro Miedo versus the Elite, which are Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson in match 2 of the Best of 7 series for the AEW Trios titles, and Ricky Starks versus Ethan Page in an AEW title eliminator final match to determine the number 1 contender for the AEW title. Now besides the matches that have been announced so far, William Regal will be appearing live, and Jade Cargill and Bow Wow will be having a face-to-face confrontation. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite special event, Thanksgiving Eve, tomorrow night, so far it's been announced. Looks like it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see it, and I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark from tonight, which is November 22nd, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.